Welcome to Mark's Hot Takes and Debates. Today we're going to be going over the topic of cats versus dogs. It's a pretty interesting one today. A lot of opinions on it, I think. So today I have Andrew Kiernan and Maddie Taylor. And Andrew, what side are you on this?
I'm on the dog side, personally.
And Maddie, what about you?
The cats.
All right, very interesting. You're shaking your head, so I guess we're going to start with you. You're very animated today. Strong opinions?
I have some very strong opinions about this matter.
All right, let me hear some points you have, maybe.
So I think dogs are better because they're more loving, they're a man's best friend, and they're better service animals than cats are.
Now, I have heard that saying before, man's best friend. What about the women of the world? Do they not have to like
It's
dogs?
included. It's like mankind's best friends.
Oh, mankind. Okay, I see what you're saying. Maddie, what about you? Anything you have to say about that?
Well, I think cats require less care, and they're a lot quieter. They're more manageable, and they don't need as much attention as dogs.
Now, I do agree with that. And I would also say that cats can live in, I'd say, more places because they can live in smaller environments. And also, I know with cats, sometimes they just roam around outside all day.
Yeah, they're pretty self-sufficient, yeah.
They just come back whenever, show up whenever, do whatever they want, and that's pretty much it.
Have you ever heard like a cat caterwaul and start screaming?
I have
That's
not.
really loud.
Can
and
you,
it's just very frustrating.
Do you mind giving an example of that into the mic?
Not really. I actually do mind.
Okay,
but, and then,
that's okay.
And then it comes to like the fact that like the cats, I'm allergic to them. That's my main problem, and they make my eyes itch.
Now, I am also allergic to cats, but I don't really mind them necessarily. I personally have a dog, so I guess I'm technically on the dog side, but I really don't mind either. Just depends on the dog and the cat, honestly, because some dogs are nice, some dogs are bad, some cats are nice, and a lot of cats are bad. So
yeah, you just have to get to know
I don't know
them.
about that.
Oh, you didn't like that a lot?
No, I don't. And also, my brother is allergic to dogs, so I've been around cats my whole life, and I've never had a bad cat.
That's interesting.
I've met many a bad cat.
I've also met some bad cats. My friend Jackson Charles, I went to his house and I love his cat. He named it Kitty. Very basic name, you could say, but I love that cat. But he has a river at his house, and I was holding the cat, and one doesn't like to be held. A lot of cats don't like to be held. And I was holding it, and I did walk into the river, which partially on my fault, but it actually it jumped. I was holding it in my arms like a little baby, and it jumped with its claws out onto my shoulder and jumped from me to Jack. And we were pretty far apart, so, I mean...
But do you think that was your fault?
I think, personally, if the cat really loved me, I think that it would have let me take it into the river.
I agree with that sentiment.
And I never was going to dunk it under or anything, so... My dog... I wouldn't even have to carry him into the river. He'd jump in on his own and have fun with me. So I think I do like dogs on that part. I feel like they're more playful at times, but I can see that cats are.
Yeah, my cat is actually really playful. He never runs out of energy, always wanting to play. He has like a whole basket full of toys. So.
Really? So what kind of cat do you have?
I don't know. They're just a generic like.
What color is it? What color is it?
Okay, well, I have one who's completely gray, and the other he's like striped, like a tabby,
so
but he doesn't have a tail.
You have two cats.
Yeah, and then we have a few who just kind of wander around outside, but they're not ours. They just kind of claim to us.
Okay, so how many cats total?
Like 4.
Okay, and.
But we only like feed like 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do they get along with each other?
Fairly well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And so sometimes with dogs, they do like to they're very territorial, almost very dominant sometimes.
Territorial.
So. Do you think that if you were to have 4 random dogs show up to your house, do you think they'd get along?
No, I do not think they'd get along. Although they could be coaxed, I guess, but it just depends on like their temperament. But my dog would probably not appreciate it.
That's true. So, Andrew, you have a dog, right?
I do have a dog.
And what kind of dog do you have?
A black dog.
Black
I do not know her kind. I think it's like a Pekingese or something.
Okay.
She's really nice, except she's got dog trauma, so that's the only thing. So that's why she doesn't like other dogs.
Okay. I've only ever had one kind of dog.
What kind of dog?
So I've only had 2 in my life, 2 Springer Spaniels.
Aww.
One of them, she died about 2-3 years ago.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. But she was super nice, very friendly. She only had 3 legs actually, and she hobbled around all the time and still wanted to play and run around. And then my current dog, he's like 3 years old and playful as can be. I get home and he just grabs a toy out of his little basket and brings it up to me.
Maddie, do you use like a laser pointer to play with
Actually,
your cat?
yes. Have either of you guys
Really?
done that?
No.
I
It's so
have.
entertaining. It's probably the best thing ever.
I've actually heard that's bad for cats, though.
Really?
Oh.
Wait,
I
why would
remem-
it be bad?
I'm not sure, but I remember seeing that somewhere. So we'll have to fact check that. Bad
Yeah,
for
my
them.
cats seem to love it. So no complaints
It
there.
might be
from them.
overstimulating for him.
That's
Like
true.
TikTok or something.
Now, I have seen a lot of cat videos are very popular.
Yes.
And dog videos aren't as big of a thing.
I prefer the cat videos, but I am a little biased.
I also would prefer cat videos. No, I've seen these really funny ones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've ever done this with your cats. They put like tin foil on the counters.
Ah, I know what you're
and
talking about.
when they jump up on the counters,
Yeah.
they like spring back. They're
Yeah.
pretty funny. I don't think
Unfortunately, I haven't done that.
my dog likes to jump on the counters and eat anything that's up there. Anything. Raw chicken,
does
pan
your-
of brownies,
Does your
razor
dog
blades.
lick the carpet?
My other dog did. I don't really know what's up with that. Do your cats lick the carpet?
No, but they lick themselves.
Do they lick
I don't know
you?
if dogs do that.
No, I think that's just an animal thing.
Okay.
Keeps them clean, I guess.
Does your cat lick you?
Sometimes,
Like
but it's
affectionate?
it's a sign of affection. Yeah.
Okay. Now, cats, they have those like hooks on their tongue, right? Isn't it scratchy?
Yeah, it's like sandpaper almost. Yeah.
Okay.
But I think that's just for cleaning purposes.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Andrew, any last points on this dogs versus cats debate?
No, but I would say I like cats infinitesimally more than I did before. But I still am a dog person, for sure.
Awesome. Now, I know you like dogs more, but if you were to be a dog or a cat, I mean, there's pros and cons to both,
There is.
but what would you rather be?
Shoot. If I were in the wild, I'd rather be a dog. But if
Okay.
I was in
Really?
like a house, I'd probably rather be a cat.
Interesting.
I think I'm the other way. I want to climb a tree or something. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Like a tiger, like a great cat.
Oh, yeah.
Or
What do you
like-
mean? My
like-
cats can climb trees.
For real?
Yeah.
I've never seen a cat.
Really?
No.
You never heard of the cat getting stuck in a tree and the fireman having to come save him?
Oh. Yeah, I guess I
Yeah.
have heard about that. I thought it was like an urban legend though.
So
No,
you're-
it's a real thing.
And
I've
you
seen it
were
with my own
saying-
eyes.
You were saying that you would rather be a dog in a house and a cat in the wild.
Yeah. Honestly, maybe cat both ways because like there's a little bit more independence.
I think
but-
I also agree with that. Even though I am kind of more on the dog side of the dogs versus cats,
Mm-hmm.
I would also rather be a cat because they really just do whatever they want.
I
and
know.
Yeah, and like,
Curl
they-
up in a little ball and sleep.
They find their own food, and I've even seen these videos. They attach like a camera to their collar.
Yes,
and they
those are
run
so
around.
good.
Did
And the
you
little
see it?
you see
meows.
the King Von cat?
I did not. What's the King Von cat?
It's like the cat that goes around like Chicago, but like always fights other cats. Have you seen that?
Does he win?
Yes, he always wins.
Interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
Also, the other good thing about being a cat for like a human is that like the humans will like never get rid of their cats. I've seen like if like a dog's aggressive, they'll get rid of the dog, but like, people never get rid of their cats.
That's
it's like,
true.
It's like Stockholm
That's true.
syndrome a little
I think it's because they're smaller.
bit. That's true.
The other thing is, I think cats have more like relatives, you could say, in nature, like lions
Yes,
and
definitely.
tigers. And dogs really only have like wolves, I think.
I
So
think so. Yeah.
I think if you were to take all the different kinds of cats and all the different kinds of dogs and you put them in a cage of some kind and you made them fight to the death, I think the cats would come out on top.
Definitely.
What do you think,
The
Andrew?
claws, the speed.
No, the wolves would like coordinate attacks. So I would
That's
say
true.
so.
Wolves do normally travel in packs. But I have to agree with Maddie. I think the cat-like reflexes.
Yeah.
that-
The agilities. Yeah.
I think they would end up taking the W on that.
We can test it out one day.
Maybe.
If we have time.
Maybe. I don't think that's very legal, but sometimes you do whatever you want, and we like that here. So, well, this has been Mark's Hot Takes and Debates. We went over dogs versus cats. Still pretty neutral on the idea. Have you changed your mind?
Of course not.
Have you changed your mind?
Not at all.
And that's all right. That's what we're here for. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.